Okay, so the main thing I want to test today is what the seige does. So obviously we have just unlocked the seige RAM, and I wanted to just get a test idea of how it works, what it does, and let's see how we can utilize this for our guild, I guess. So the first thing I wanted to check was, does it work against shielded opponents? Which, just from the get-go, it doesn't work against shielded opponents. So it's not like the ballista, which is really unfortunate. It would have been nice to get that working. So the next thing was to test it on an open target and also to test it on a building. So as you can see, we've actually, and obviously the range zone, it doesn't work outside of a range zone, so it doesn't go far. I also noticed it doesn't work on ranch. So I think I'm not sure if you have to attack the ranch first before you can then use it, but from what I can see, it doesn't allow you to do an initial attack on ranches, which again is annoying. So I've got a guy that's actually coming to attack the ram at the moment, so I had to kind of use it quickly to see what it does. But what I did notice is it's got 10 spots and allows you to rally 10 troops in that siege. And I think this might be a good idea if you've got 10 strong players and you just want to do one major attack. And what it does, it allows you not to have to use MO. So this is actually a good way to save MO. And so just building one RAM, and all of you just load it up with all your like 10 best players, do one attack, and you're literally saving a ton of resource. So I'm just trying to think of this case study where you can actually use it. When you do level it up to level 2 on the siege RAM matrix, you can build more. So at the moment, initially you can only build 3. So potentially what you could do is you could have 3 rams, load it up with everyone's first line. So that's potentially 30 players that could get reward in one go without you having to worry about wasting MO. So that is a good case study to use it for. And I'm looking at the battles there. So obviously this doesn't help because this person didn't really have anything in defense. But you can see on this side where it looks like the ram adds damage bonus as opposed to taking damage. So it would be, think of it as having 10 players attacking one target in one go. So it will be the equivalent of having a city being defended by 10 lineups, but in this form it will be literally 10 players attacking one target, which is quite useful because if you've got 10 strong players, that's almost, imagine they're all like 900k, that's almost like 7.8 million worth of attack in one blow, which would be quite powerful. That's something you could actually use against a strong player. So if you've got like a massive well on a server and you just want to just hit him in one go, that would be a mighty blow because his troops will not be able to recover. Because usually the problem is if you attack a player one by one, each attack recovers his troop, but because it's all happening in one attack, it doesn't give the game mechanics the time for him to restore his troops. So what tends to happen is maybe the first 2 players will wash out his lineup, and then his city will be completely naked. So there are some case studies where you can actually utilize this very well, but for now it's not worked as I would have intended it to work. But it's a good test nevertheless.